I got my little griffin here. Got my spectral horse that I'll be summoning to get around a few places. Let's go to the Monastery of Serene Harmony. That is to help out the Queen in her decree, allowing every race the chance to enter the great Isle of Summerset. You can see some new people here too, so I'm assuming this is a small starting point location if you download this before starting into the campaign. Probably for like the elven race of the High Elves, which also has increased magicka, so they have a higher magicka count. They're exceptional at being wizards.
Mara, help me. Mara, help me find an adventurer. Oh, praise you, Mara, for hearing my prayers. Please, newcomer, I'm desperate for help. My son, Arathel, has...
Alright, go by.
You there! I have a... Damn it, why won't this work?
Did you see a golden knight?
I have no idea what that was, and I'm not sure I want to know.
That was new.
Sentry! Raz owes you for that game of cards and has come to pay.
Well, I don't recall any... You say I won some gold?
Don't you remember? Raz always pays his debts, and he always buys the drinks.
Gold and drinks? Well, my relief should be along soon, so why not?
Good man. Yeet. That sly cat. This has been added into the Great Campaigns of ESO. There should be 9 videos in total. Alright.
No, not now, please. Your spiritual well-being can wait until after my nap. You'll have to ask one of the monks that the new Aldok brought with him. They did. Aldok Tilkala arrived right after the Queen issued her decree. He came highly recommended by King Lady Avanice, or so I heard. It's not unusual for monks to form attachments and move together, but there's something strange about that bunch. The Aldok and his monks keep to themselves. They've taken the Undercroft for their own purpose. The monastery should be...
Talk about giant. Did I just see abyssal portal up top? Oh, abyssal pearl. I thought it said portal. I was gonna be like, what? Okay, so it's an abyssal something. Alright. Good for a quest marker to point out what it is. So I'm not going to have a hard time looking for it. Oh, what in the hell is this?
Aldok's office, wouldn't you agree? I noticed you skulking around while I was engaged in some skulking of my own. I suppose the sequestered newcomers. I came to find out what happened to a friend. I assume that's what brought you here as well? Interesting. I've never seen anything quite like it. I find it intriguing and a bit disturbing. But we aren't here to discuss... The sentry doesn't appear to have stopped you, so I could ask you the same question. Let's just agree that we both have our methods. Curious. That's the question, Mike. A curious pearl. I wonder where the Aldach acquired it. Probably not important. I'll meet you in the Undercroft, and we can see what's going... Something's wrong down here. I sense magic. Vile magic. Cages? These people did nothing to deserve such treatment.
Thank the Divines! It's a nightmare! The monks gather them.
Is that a... scoffin?
Thank you for setting me free.
A Daedra. Here? And that's a scoffin, if I remember my Daedric recitations correctly. Very curious. An excellent question, and one I hope to find the answer to. Then I suggest we pick up the pace. We need to determine what's actually happening down here, and who's behind it. I'll explain everything later. For now, we need to hurry.
Sounds good.
More newcomers? Unfortunately, the magic only affects those who have been prepared. But never fear. Your turn will come.
I'll deal with the pearl. You hold off these creatures. The pearl's magic attracts these creatures. Hold them off while I complete my spell.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I believe you're going to be part of the psijic order, if I'm not going to be mistaken. Time to get a little extra health here. Oh, shit.
Come on, let's talk outside. Those poor people. This wasn't... I promised to explain what I know. I suppose that now's as good a time as any.
Ha!
I'm a member of the psijic order. Our Rite Master sent me to investigate a warning we received about a plot involving Summerset. My inquiries led me here. The psijic order is an ancient magical monastic society. We served as advisors to the rulers of Tamriel, but that was before we removed our island home from the world. Now this threat has drawn us back. But why are you involved in all of this? An Eye of the Queen? Interesting. I diffused the Daedric magic and transported the pearl to Artaeum, the Psijic island for safekeeping and study, so we can learn more about it. But we can discuss this further once we get out of here.
Artaeum? So, Wait a minute. No! Oh my god! You mean to tell me I can go to the land of the psijic order? Oh, damn. So I'm gonna. That's just cool. All right. Once this stream is turns into a video, I can actually change and edit the description of it. That's so cool, Artaeum. I know about the psijic order from Skyrim, but to actually be part of it, that'd be amazing.
Living on Artaeum for a few centuries doesn't prepare you for physical activity. Let the Eye of the Queen know what we discovered, and I'll catch up with you later.
Ah, this one's new partner returns. What interesting scandal did you uncover in the monastery? Tell Raz every juicy detail. That isn't the kind of scandal Raz was hoping for. Murder, Daedric rituals, and traitorous behavior have a way of ruining an otherwise perfect day. We need to learn the extent of the Kin Lady's involvement, and by we, Raz means you. Accuse? Not exactly. Raz wants you to talk to her. See what she knows about the Oldar. The Kin Lady is meeting with local leaders. Attend that meeting and learn the truth. A psijic? Raz has heard rumors, but there are always rumors about the psijics. For an island of sages who disappeared more than 300 years ago, they certainly seem to get around. Did this psijic mage say what the Order was investigating? There was a life-sucking pearl. You should probably have led with that bit of information. Well, we can worry about the psijic mage and figure out where these pearls came from later. For now, go see what the Kin Lady has to say. Kin Lady Avanice and Raz do not get along. You see, there was a horse, a platter of pudding tarts, and... No. This one won't bore you with the sordid details. Besides...
Oh my god, you flirty cat. Alright. I'll go talk to the kin lady. This should be fun. Oh.
Yes? And who might you be?
The Kin Lady.
Yes. So you do.
We all have concerns regarding the Queen's decree. I assure you that I am working with Aldark Takala to safeguard the sanctity of Shimmerine and all of Summerset. Enjoy the food and drink. Business of the city requires my attention, but I shall rejoin you shortly.
I see the Queen's decree has even attracted some of our wayward brethren back to our shores. But make no mistake, Ultima or not, you're as much a newcomer as one of those cats or lizards. You heard that somewhere, did you? I'll have to have a discussion with the Divine Prosecution about how lax our security has become. No, I jest. The Kin Lady and I have nothing but the best interests of Summerset and the newcomers in mind. You really are well informed about things here in Shimmerine, aren't you? For an outsider. Though your heritage might be Ultima, but you aren't a native of Summerset. You simply don't have the bearing and cultured air of a true child of the island. That's a serious accusation to toss around so casually. I suddenly remembered some business I need to deal with as well. Feel free to pester the other guests.
How dare you barge into my home without so much as a by your leave? I'm sorry, Kerem, but I have no time for petitions or... such innocence. You really want to know why I oppose the Queen's order to allow newcomers to enter Summerset? Because I'm trying to protect both the island and the newcomers. It's in everyone's best interest that we maintain a separation. Aldark Tilkala came highly recommended. He has grand plans for protecting Shimmerine. Grand plans. Unfortunately, in my haste to deal with the Queen's decree, I may have made an error in judgment. Not that it's any concern of yours, but my Chancellor has been unable to verify the Aldark's existence prior to when we met, and I recommended him for the position at the monastery. I assure you, Kin Lord Millenthal praised Tilkala to no end. That's preposterous. Aldark Tilkala sequesters the newcomers to ascertain their suitability for life in Summerset. Those who pass will find a place here. As for the rest, they'll be returned to wherever they...
My lady, one of the monks said to deliver this message. It's from the Aldark himself.
The Coral Forest. An odd location for a meeting, but I need to hear the Aldark's explanation.
Pretend you are adjusting your boot, or admiring the architecture. As hard as it may be, look anywhere but directly at Raz. Good, good. Raz thinks Avanis is as naive as the Coral Forest. A strange meeting place. Raz thinks...
I'm glad I found you. While watching the King Lady's mansion, I saw her ladyship sneak out the back and leave the city.
The King Lady is meeting the Aldark in the Coral Forest. Raz smells something, and it isn't moon sugar biscuits.
Your reputation precedes you, Eye of the Queen. I am Valcerin of the psijic Order, and I agree that the Aldark is more than a simple monk.
We should work together, yes? But let's travel separately, to avoid attracting unwanted attention. Raz will find you both at the Coral Forest.
How far is it? Oh, not far. Take north. I like this thing. As we travel, we can admire the serene location of the Summerset Isles. It is truly a glorious location. I'm about to frickin' die. Good thing I didn't die there. But like I was saying, we can explore the Summerset Isles as beauty comes to this land of the elven people of the High Elves. This is truly a freaking amazing place. This is a good vacation spot, I gotta tell you. Unfortunately, it's overshadowed by the damn Daedra. I don't want to have a fight with those damn dire wolves either. I just want to make it there quickly as possible. Dire wolves on the beach. Now that's something you don't hear about every day. In coral crabs, they're different from mud crabs. Oh, when they said coral forest, they actually meant like actual what is that? A reef viper?
One of Summerset's more unique environments, the Coral Forest. I used to love coming here when I was growing up. We need to find out where the Aldark, based on what we saw in the monastery.
Oh, damn! That's disturbing. You're seriously just gonna do that? All right. That's freaking fair enough, I suppose.
Murder! That wasn't part of the plan, Old Ark.
You know nothing of the plan, you fool. Let me give you a taste of what the Prince of Bargains has in store for this pitiful world.
Your prince! I want no part of Daedra! Help!
I'll go after the kin lady. You deal with the older. Razumdar apprehended the kin lady. They're at the west edge of the Coral Forest. What happened to Uldok Tilkalar? Did he escape? I think we can conclude that Tilkalar wasn't actually an Uldok. At least, not with his connection to the Prince of Bargain's Clavicus Vial. Strange man. You'd be surprised what a particular object. The right master leads the city. One more adjustment and... there! You are now attuned. Find me on Artaeum after you finish with the Eye of the Queen.
Ah, Five Claw.
My social standing is ruined.
Most illuminating conversation. Queen Irene will be disappointed that the King Lady of Shimmer, the Prince of Bargains, that could only be Clavicus Vial. What oblivion-inspired nest of vipers has Raz stumbled into? This one has a very bad feeling about all of this. Where is the psijic sage? Raz would like to ask her what she thinks. The psijic Order's interest in all of this concerns Razumdar. This one has never had much love of magic, or those that practice the art.
Hey, I practice it.
On the other hand, now Raz has his own person on the inside. An Eye of Raz, if you will, yes? Then you must go to Artaeum and discover what this...
Have you come to gloat? To kick me while I wallow in... I met him at Kinlord Millenthal's party in Eleanor. We had similar ideas about the Queen's decree, and I recommended that he lead the monastery. Summerset isn't a stew pot, and the various races aren't ingredients to be sprinkled in like so much spice. What a hateful accusation. Tilkala told me he was going to send them back where they came from. I had no idea he planned to kill them. I give you my word. I just wanted the newcomers to go away. And to find out he worshipped Daedra? How crude. I certainly hope not. We'll have to get the Divine Prosecution in there to gather up the monks Tilkala brought with him to Shimmerine. We can't have Daedric cultists desecrating a holy site. I suppose I need to beg for mercy from the Proxy Queen.
Okay, good question is how am I gonna get there? I don't know how to get to Artaeum, so... Well, that doesn't help me one bit. How am I supposed to get to the Artaeum if it didn't mention how to do it?
My prices can't be beat.
There has to be a way to do it. I don't know if it's a consumable. It's definitely not a supply.
Step up, have a look.
Oh, it's a portal. Okay, where's the portal? Oh. So many salamanders! Couldn't just, you know, give me a portal in that location? Alright, let's do this. To the portal. Oh my god! Holy crap!
Welcome to Artaeum, traveler. I know it can all... Though it may be hard to believe, Artaeum was someplace safe. I don't have authority to judge. In a sense, as observers...
This is insane! Oh my god, it's Gandalf's tower! Holy crap!
Before you ask, yes, it is odd for a psijic mage to open a shop, but everyone has to have a hobby.
Okay, I just need to find... Okay. What do you have? Oh, you're just you're literally just a simple merchant. Okay. That's cool.
And there was no sign of Lathan. I don't know whether to be grateful or concerned.
We'll find him, Val. Now go check on the Pearl while I speak to our new guest. What a rare honor Valcerin bestowed upon you. Only a select few not of our order have ever walked upon this sacred island. Val tells me your aid was indispensable in uncovering the false Aldoc's plot on Summerset. Unfortunate, certainly. The magic you describe sounds familiar, though I can't quite recall where I've heard of it before. I fear the pearls may be a harbinger of the threat Sothasil warned us about. Sothasil, one of the living gods of the Dark Elf Tribunal. He's an honorary member of our order. After an attack on his clockwork city, he warned us about a Daedric threat to Summerset and Artaeum.
Wait,
I sent
what?
Valcerin to investigate.
He's a psijic monk?
Indeed. But not until we finish studying the Pearl Valcerin brought us. There are mysteries to unravel, and Val believes you will be instrumental to our success. We can get started immediately. Unless you want to explore our island first. The next step involves a thorough examination of the strange... We are the psijic Order, friend of Valcerin. There is very little we cannot accomplish through the application of the old ways. every object, while I head inside to begin the augury ritual.
Yeah, screw it. Let's do it. Okay, now we're talking. Oh, crap. Summerset, Artaeum, this is awesome. I can finally find out what this island's all about. Oh, I'm definitely wanting to be an Order member now, actually. I'm kind of happy I found this. Oh my god, I can't believe a Dark Brotherhood... no, I'm not Dark Brotherhood. Dark Elf... What are you doing with that?
You must be the adventurer that Valcerin was going on about.
Wait, what?
Allow me to be the first
The
to
Psijic
welcome
Order
you to
isn't
our
just a bunch of
secret
high
island.
elves?
Oh, I suppose you already talked to the Right Master, seeing as you're here in Kapora Tower. That strange pearl has certainly been reluctant to reveal its secrets. The Right Master hates it when an inanimate object refuses to cooperate. Regarding the amplification elixir, I just cataloged it. It's a Sotha Seal creation, as you'd expect. What? No, not in the traditional sense. He's not one of our monks, if that's what you're asking. More like an honorary member, I guess you'd say. According to my records, the silver vial should be right over there. As soon as the pearl arrived I'm the Right Master's acolyte. I have other duties to perform. Why does every high elf think they're superior to the rest of us? Being an Altmer isn't a prerequisite for joining the Psijic Order. The Right Master saw I'm not allowed to reveal where you are, or how our magic works. Other than to tell you that you have... I could say we have our ways and leave it at that, but you deserve a better explanation. The Right Master sends Psijics back to the world to perform tasks and gather information. Plus, we have powerful scrying magic that reveals all sorts of details. I was examining the vial of amplification elixir myself. As soon as the pearl arrived via Valcerin's transference spell,
Dude, this is insane. I need to get the bonus campaigns. So I'll be putting a lot of time and effort on that.
Was Oriandre just... We'll handle the match. We want to discover pour the elixir into the pool. That should provide the final boost we need to trigger the augury.
Here we stand, the most favored servants of Clavicus Vile, Mephala, and Nocturnal, on the verge of the greatest victory for our princes.
Are you sure those creatures can be trusted?
Have no fear. Isn't that why we formed the Court of Bedlam? Besides, what happens next in Relenthiel will seal Summerset's fate.
Oh dear.
That was unnerving. It seems the false Aldark belonged to an alliance of Daedric cultists called the Court of Bedlam. Imagine the faithful of Clavicus Vile, Mephala, and Nocturnal working together. This is more serious than... No, but I'm hardly an expert on the Daedric cults of Tamriel. The magic I sensed in the pearl, though, it doesn't contain the taint of oblivion. We're missing something. But what? I hoped you'd say that. I may not be a natural prognosticator, but I had a feeling you might. Go ahead. Very little, I'm afraid. The last time I passed through that area was more than 350 years ago. They made an exquisite wine, as I recall, and the House of Reveries theater troupe always put on an entertaining show. From what I've experienced, an alliance isn't just unusual, it's contrary to their very nature. Oh, they'll work together from time to time, but something as complex as what Sotha Seal hinted at is unheard of. Makes me interested. The augury ritual extracted a vision of the false Aldark and the Court of Bedlam, but nothing specifically about the pearl.
Its magic isn't Daedric, though. How they can steal life energy and use it to summon those sea creatures remains a mystery.
That's unsettling. Well then. Guess I'll have to put my magic to the test. Calabicus Vial. Why am I not surprised about that? He always seems to be up to something. What the hell? We're running! What is this? Still going? Oh no, I fixed it. All you gotta do is jump. God dang, this place is amazing. Oh, there's a delve here. I like how it's just saying the 10 instead of the 9. They're just agreeing that the Imperials is just a race you can play as. Okay, so where exactly am I going? And how far is... Ah, it's actually not really far from where I'm at now. Whoa! What the frick? Oh, I didn't mean to summon that. It's also just a stationary type of thing too, so crap. God dang it.
Ah, Raz's investigations have him to Relenthal. Yes, this one has been exploring the Daedric connection as well. But Raz hates Daedra. In Raz's experience, very little good comes from dealing with Daedra or their cultists. And this revelation brings you to Relendil, yes? That is disturbingly vague. Why must cryptic cultists be so... cryptic? Well, Raz...
Drat! Which one could he possibly be?
Go inside and we'll discuss this later. And take off that ridiculous hood.
Ridiculous? I'll show you what's ridiculous. I'll show you all!
You think as Canon Reeve I'd be immune to the troublesome temper of a spoiled and rebellious child. But what distinguished visitors I have today. A wandering sage, a well-dressed Khajiit, and you. What brings such a group to Relendil? Investigating. For who? Well, there have been 3 reports this week of someone disappearing. And my intractable son Nadoril and his malcontent friends have been cavorting around the large sinkhole that recently appeared. What are you implying? They're just young and proud of it. I suppose 2 high elves and a well-dressed Khajiit can be trusted. Take a look around and let me know if you find anything significant.
Raz wants to ask the Canon Reeve a few more questions. Take the psijic and go investigate the sinkhole.
Dawnbreaker, open the way! Oh, come on! Stupid Daedric interference! I'll be back!
The Canon Reeve's son certainly... That's a wrong... I'd rather not... I had a daughter. She fell ill. Even the best minds of the Conclave couldn't cure her malady. She's no longer with us.
What a frickin' sinkhole! Holy balls!
I think we can enter through these rooms.
Oh, this is gonna be fun, isn't it?
He attacked Eldon, and one of those horrible creatures tore off my hood!
That young woman was certainly in a hurry. And what was that about Nadoril and an attack? Yes, well, let's be on our guard then. I don't think this sinkhole is completely natural. Its size concerns me. If the ground continues to fall away, it could swallow all of Relendil. It certainly feels dangerous. And if it does... The walls and ceiling, they don't look stable. I'll try to reinforce the weak spots and catch up with you. Those Yagra creatures. Be careful. The size of this place. It's almost as if someone dug up through the island. I'll teleport closer to the central area and meet you here.
Someone there? Help! Please help!
Crazy bastard stabbed me! God, this hurts! It was just kind of fun. Joining the court of Bedlam. Espousing the virtues of our Ultima heritage. When we heard that they planned to release those creatures, I made the mistake of saying they were...
The court of Bedlam will eradicate the lesser races. Maybe even deal with our unworthy queen.
Over here. Keep quiet and tell me if you see what I see. You see that, right? My eyes aren't playing tricks on me. That's a sea slode. They haven't been seen in Summerset since... well, it's been centuries. A vile and dangerous... The Slode are a godless people. Perhaps the most hated in Tamriel. And the Sea Slode are even worse. They employ depraved magic and have long coveted Summerset. They believe it once belonged to them. They could certainly have a connection.
Heed me, my creatures! Destroy the intruders!
Uh-oh.
Witness the power of Katora, the Abyssal Cabal!
Oh, shit. And that's not good. I heard about that race before.
This way! Up here! Damn! No sign of where the sea slow disappeared to. Damn it! I wasn't fast enough. For the time being, let's see what... The sea slode left us something to remember it by. We need to dispatch that creature. Over there.
Holy crap.
Hurry, this way! Somehow Raz knew he'd find you.
Sea slodes. This is worse than the Right Master imagined. Meet me in Artaeum. After you talk to the Queen's Eye...
Did the pretty psijic say sea slode? No. Slode? That's bad. And sea slode? That sounds even worse. If the sea slode threatens Summerset, Queen Irene must be informed. We need to act. Wait. What did you say about the Cannon Reeve's son? Daedra worshippers. In Summerset. And slode. Oh, Roz likes this situation less and less. As for Nedora, Raz knows how to deal with traitors. This one will meet you at the Cannon Reeve's house.
The Eye of the Queen? How dare you accuse my son of treason? The Queen's Eye? How dare he not sea slowed? Plus all this nonsense about Altma's superiority, and now murder? I am the Cannon Reeve. Oh, Nedoril, what have you done? Please, you must talk to the Queen's Eye. He needs to show mercy. I'm sure we can find a way to resolve this without... Oh, here comes...
Oh, the Court of Bedlam is going to turn me into a god!
Foolishness can be ignored. Murder and treason, not so much.
You and your queen have no authority over a true Altma, you mangy cat.
This one cannot allow your crimes to stand unanswered.
Nedoril! No! No! I understand. Relenthil is loyal to the Queen.
Sometimes the Eye sees treason and must cut it out before it spreads. Blasphemy, treason, murder. How many crimes must one commit to attract the attention of... Treason and the Queen's justice are serious business. Raz has been forced into this role on rare occasions, but he never seeks it out or looks forward to wielding the blade. A necessary part of my job, yes. No. Raz will see to the Cannon Reeve and send word to the Queen before looking deeper into the Court of Bedlam. You should return to Arteum and let the Psijics know what we learned. I tell you, Five Claw, this whole situation makes Raz want to hiss.
Oh, dang it. I don't have a waypoint. Oh, yeah, I do? Oh, okay. I thought I didn't have a way shrine active in Arteum. Oh, goody. Well.
Friend of Valseret, I have a proposal for you. Tranquil greetings, Caraval. You will forgive me if I seem awkward. We rarely entertain guests here on Artaeum. I am Caloris. Right Master Ichesis told me a great deal about you. I suspect he has plans for you within the psijic order. The Right Master holds you in high regard. That is eager to begin? Good. Eagerness is just what we need. The first cluster of time breaches appeared on the Isle of Summerset. You should start there. Go speak with my apprentice, Josaja, in the Athenaeum. She will provide the tools you need. A map, psijic seals, and the map will show you the approximate location of each time breach. I apologize. Our visions, while powerful, are not always specific. Make your way to each X on the map, then use the Augur of the Obscure to discover the anomaly's exact location. These time breaches are not visible to mortal eyes. Precisely.
I'll get right on that.
Ah, friend of Valserin. I've been informed that you encountered a sea slode in a sinkhole beneath Relanthiel. That bodes ill for Summerset, perhaps all of Nirn. I'm familiar with that particular sea slode and its renegades. Call themselves the Abyssal Cabal. I thought I defeated them long ago, but it appears I was in error. What about the pearls? Valserin mentioned you encountered more in the sinkhole. Val described those seaborne monstrosities. I have a vague recollection of Katora utilizing such creatures in the past, but for some reason, the memories refuse to snap into focus. I suppose that's another mystery I'll need to look into. The Daedric princes require minions to carry out their will. I asked the Conclave of the 11 Forces to ponder how we can learn more from the Abyssal Pearl. With the additional information you provided, I expect that Iridel or Amalira will be able to develop a new avenue of investigation now. The Augur, meet me in the main gallery.
Right, Master. The Abyssal Pearl. It's gone.
Gone? How? I set the protections personally.
How could the Abyssal Pearl disappear like that? It makes no sense. A few hours ago. Yes, that's the Conclave serves as the old...
See what the scrying pool reveals. There's something happening on the beach.
It's the Yagra. They're invading Artaeum.
The Pearl. Somehow it was used to summon the Yagra. We need to defend the beach.
Wait, is that a sword?
That would be mine. I'm on my way to help. Eventually.
The Golden Knight and his sword can wait. The Yagra are our primary concern. The scrying pool, the sea slode have always been envious of Artaeum and its secrets. That's a mystery we can solve after we deal with the immediate problem.
Follow the right, Master. I'll portal myself and meet you there.
You stop portaling yourself? You have the ability of portaling others. Hell, you can portal me! I swear to God, if one of the abilities that the Psijic Monk actually gets is teleportation, I'm going for it. I probably don't have to worry about paying! Let's do this.
Let me accompany you.
You need to rally the others. Your friend and I should be able to handle this.
College of Psijic Ruins? Oh my god.
We can reach the beach through this section of the old college. Hurry, this way. Before we charge into certain danger, you need to know something isn't right. I remember defeating Katora, but somehow the creature and its cabal have returned. And the pearl, I have a vague memory of moving it myself. That's just it. The vague memory. It feels as though it belongs to someone else. Forgive me. We can worry about that later. Very good. After the pearl...
One of the Daedric princes is definitely one that can actually take the memories. But not for Mina. And Mafala and Nocturnal don't have any ability like that. Oh, damn.
There's the pearl.
The frick is
Destroy it
that?
and close that portal. Now let's go check on the vaults. This way! Hurry! These ancient vaults house relics of great power. The Sea Slode, or one of its agents. I have a strange feeling, so be on your guard. I can think of a number of likely candidates, including a few relics we believe originated in the ancient Sea Slode kingdom of Ulverkus. Let's get to the central room. Mafala's Daedra. They sealed the chamber.
Mafala has sealed this place.
We need to go through.
Please.
Strike now!
Barrier of webs. Burn it away so we can enter the rotunda. Another Daedric intrusion?
My apologies. Daedric interference and Artaeum's own defenses delayed my arrival. Mafala's webs? Oh, I hate those things. Allow me.
That... That sounds oddly familiar. And the way his...
Damn it! You found me again! I'll return when I can! The champion of Meridia? At least he was helpful.
Wait. No! No!
Katora? I killed you. I remember our battle as clear as day.
You remember exactly what I want you to remember. And thanks to the orbs of Brock and Drell, your deepest memories will be mine. Back one! This does not concern the likes of you!
Out here, quickly. We need to hurry if we're going to help the Right Master. It's a good thing I followed you after I alerted the rest of the Conclave. I think I can counteract Katora's mind magic, but I'll need your... Katora is using the power of the Orbs of Barakandrel to enhance his mind magic and lock the Right Master in a mental grip. From what I can discern, the Sea Slode is flipping through his memories, as you or I would turn the pages of a book. An ancient... Take this ward.
Now, I have to be one crazy bastard, but I think that might be Darian. So if I play as my Nord character, which I probably will now, go to Oblivion. Foul creature. I'll definitely take your scraps though.
Your mind is my mind, Ichesus. Reveal your memories to me.
Wait. Oh my god, this thing's agile as hell for a giant guy. Take this. Persistent. Hopefully that's it.
We're running up. Excellent. Not we. Katura's mind. Touch the oval stuff and enter the mindscape.
You dare enter my domain, worm?
Vanquish the Guardians to reveal each protected memory. You'll weaken Katura and learn something at the same time.
Is a bargain. The island for the heart of transparent law.
Yes, just as we agreed. But only a portion of the crystal. We don't want to alert the Sapiarchs too soon.
Tell your fellow princes all will be well. The right master is no match for my mind magic.
So Nocturnal has assured me. Don't disappoint us, Katura.
I lured you here for one purpose, worm.
Your Abyssal Cabal may defeat me, but you'll never stand against the entire psijic order.
Once again you fail to grasp the obvious. When the time is right, You will do exactly as I command. Until then, forget.
The Right Master's waking up. You need to press on.
Be eradicated. Forgotten.
Repeat my words, worm. Tell me what you must do.
Enter the Crystal Tower. I will take the heart of transparent law.
Yes. Yes. Hide it away until I call for you to give it to me. Not even the princes must know where it is.
Hide the heart.
My memory shields! You destroyed them! Feel the crushing weight of your own insignificance! Fight well, but in this mindscape, I reign supreme!
It's shutting down. I'm taking the Right Master back to his study. You need to get out of there. Use the staff to exit the mindscape.
Not an easy feat, considering that was actually very difficult. This is not a high-level cat. Hello?
A sea slode. Interesting. I haven't dissected such a specimen in an exceedingly long unit of temporal measurement. Valcerin took the Right Master to Kapora Tower to administer to his wounds. Luckily for you, I arrived in time to help Valcerin open a path out of the Slode's dying mind. What did you learn before the mindscape collapsed? Yes, I surmised as much. The triad of Daedric princes has become bold in its attempts to influence Nirn, though influence seems to be the least of their goals. The Slode, however, was unable to harvest whatever memory it sought from the Right Master. That revelation disturbs me. I feared the Crystal Tower was too tempting a target for the Daedric Triad. I need to ponder the full implications of their plot. Meanwhile, I suggest... You have given me much to consider before I can determine the path ahead of us. For now, check on the Right Master.
It's the second time in this game I work... Oh, actually, no, third time! This is the third time I'm working with the Living Tribunal. I worked with Amalexia and Vivek, but not him. There's just so much information to take in. Oh my god. This is quite the DLC, I'll have to admit. And like I said before, I'm literally gonna be playing as my Nord character when when Elsewhere comes out, because I already did the prologue to that.
As you wish, Right Master. I shall travel to Lilundril immediately.
I owe you a debt of gratitude, friend of Valcerin. What the two of you did to help me, that was a step beyond. Thank you. And it seems you accomplished what I have failed to do. You ended the threat of Keturah. Keturah tricked me in the past, made me remember a victory I never won. Then he planted a compulsion, forced me to steal the heart of transparent law from the Crystal Tower. Apparently I hid it and forgot about it. He sought that memory. The Crystal Tower stands as a mystical protection for Summerset. Transparent law, a crystal at the top of the tower, serves as its source of power. With the heart removed from the crystal, the protection provided by the tower slowly weakens. Yes, a smaller gem that had been embedded in the lock. You helped me remember my true encounter with Keturah. Perhaps the psijic The Sapiarchs are Summerset's foremost scholars. I sent Valcerin to Lalandril, where the College of Sapiarchs is located, to scout the area and see if the Court of Bedlam has made any moves against them. I need you to travel to Alinor to secure the Proxy Queen's permission to enter the college. My actions have weakened the Crystal Tower. While we have never been formally introduced, the Proxy Queen is quite familiar with the reputation of the Psijic Order and its Rite Master. She will adhere to the ancient dictates and provide the assistance we need in this matter.
Alright, well, I mean, I'm going to actually switch over to that staff and get the skill. Skill. Alright, I'm becoming a psijic.
Yes, can I help you? Right. You're the Order's new I don't. Mercifully, yes. I'm indebted. You'll definitely need...
Willis, do you have a moment? A friend of mine, she's run off, and I fear the worst. Willis Setagrakog. We're not friends exactly. More like colleagues. Well, perhaps we are friends. I'm not sure. She doesn't make it easy. Please don't.
Alright, so I'm gonna do some of these quests. I want to do them on camera. So let's do it. Might as well. I'm not really gonna do much either, except for probably actually make another video of this. But I want to do the initiation of the Psijic Order now, and then I'll take care of the rest of it later. That way I can do it in the afternoon, and then I can do it at the pay-per-view at the evening. Because there's still going to be a pay-per-view for the next generation. Okay, where am I going? Across the map.
Thank you for heeding my call, newcomer. I don't suppose your passage to Summerset brought you past Weston Coraldale? My father, Kurteros, runs a boat in an angler fleet. They're long overdue, and while his stride tends to be... The fleet set off west.
Western Coral.
Oh, this is an island delve. That's weird. Huh. It's a cave. Oh, Jesus! Okay, salamander disturbs me greatly. Oh dear. Yeet. Oh god, there's a whole family of them. That's fantastic. Not so fantastic. All this for a stupid thing. Yeah, I can shoot lightning too, buddy. You're not really important and special.
Seals. Fond of winged snakes and soggy chests. Noted. Ah, fleshy, thick-thumbed biped. Hello. You're an elf, right? Or is it a man? I'm sorry. I have some difficulty telling you people apart. You're much less blue than the others. In color, I mean, not disposition. Anyway, what can I do for you? Josiah. Wait, you're talking about that jittery mage I tricked into freeing me, right? Oh, she's a delight. I had hoped for a longer holiday. Can only manage a leap like this once a century. Actually, when we're done stewing up, right. So, should we get going, or... Fair enough. So, where to? I assume you've got a map or something?
Well, who's there? Quiet down, you'll spook the fish. Never seen you before. Guess no one told you. Huh, fancy that. I had told Hiranessa for years those sea elves would mount an invasion from Waston Coraldale. Figures they'd launch it while I was having a nap. Well, come along then. Let's send them off before they hook all the best catchings. Of course. Any Royal Marine of the Queen's Navy worth their salt would. Might have traded my saber for a fishing rod, but I've still got my sea legs, and I'm still as sharp as the day I mustered. The others I sail with are civilians, though. Aye. Even if they caught a glimpse of a sea elf cutter before it reached Waston Coraldale, there's no chance. Best we split up, unless my creaking knees give... Unless I'm caught. Won't be much use to the sea elves as a prisoner, but I'll black an eye or two before I greet my maker. Tell her my children are grown and my wants are few. But I cannot say the same for my friends. I've had a good life. I don't mind trading what's left of it, so...
Sacred ascendants take me. He's alive. At his age, I'd have thought he'd be the first to fall prey to those sea elves.
Really starting to know what's supposed to be music involved in this, but alright.
Stranger, don't anger the salamanders. They're the only thing keeping those sea elves from wandering too close. What are you doing out here? I've never seen you before. You're sure we're talking about the same Kurtaros? The one I know is more likely to be mistaken for dead and sleep right through this whole mess.
I'm not dealing with that. I remember that. Challenge accepted.
All this crouching is damnation on my back. But I've seen everything I need to know what the enemy's up to. How fares the search? Never do when it comes to these sea elves. They'll rob us of more than a few good souls before all is said and done here. They're digging in, placing ballistae along the shore. When the Royal Navy finally does mount an attack, they'll be taking fire from Maormer on both land and sea. It'll be a bloodbath, unless some misfortune befalls their plans. I'm not suggesting we repel the whole invasion, but I do know my way around a ballista. If we turn one toward their own ships and cause enough of a stir, we can draw on a friendly patrol and catch the sea elves out of their element. I'll get into position and await your attack. Then we'll give those sea snakes a good spearing while these two make for your vessel. You do have a vessel, don't you? All right. You two go prepare the boat our friend brought. We'll provide a distraction. Trinamac's wrath be with us.
Oh, come on!
Hold them off while I spear that cutter! They didn't call me the scourge of the sea drakes for nothing! They're scattering like minnows! Keep on the offensive! That'll do. Fall back and get to the boat.
Damn it, I can't outrun them all. Oh my god, they just don't stop. Oh, I'm lost. Oh my god. Go away.
Captain coming aboard. Boats prepped and ready.
Let's go. So, the thing I went for originally is nothing more but a glowing, talking skull. That sounds pretty sarcastic. I'm sold. No one said the psijics had to be good.
Father, you had me so worried. What happened? Where's your boat?
None of that now, my Nevis Cup. I'll tell you all about it. But first, there's one more thing we need to see to. Come, friends. It's time.
He washes up here after being gone for weeks. His boat nowhere in sight. And he acts like it's just another day on the sea. Was everything all right? Did he... Oh, he put you up to that, didn't he? Papa always loves to embellish his journeys. Whatever the truth is, I'm just glad you brought him home. He's not fooling me. I can tell something happened. Father's putting on a brave face, like he used to whenever I'd ask him about his younger days. He'd smile and... The fanciful story of meeting my mother, a myth about how the moon and stars winked on the day of my birth, and tall tales about his fishing voyages. Before that, not a word. Not once. I don't think I'll ever get the truth out of him. 70 years isn't enough? You didn't come here to listen to a grown woman.
Oh god, there's not gonna be a quest marker? Oh god dang it. You know what? I don't have time for it. I'm tired. But I will do this though. I'll take a picture of it. We'll catch back up with it when I wake. So there's definitely going to be a part 3 in this. Oh, well, I can go back to there and take care of that in a later date. Right now, I'm more inclined of actually taking care of the main story than I am actually doing everything else. I mean, granted, this character can do pretty much anything now. We're in Summerset Isles. This is nice. But we're gonna wrap it up here. More campaign stories to happen in the chapters. Chapter 1, I'm gonna go over this again because some people might actually might be new to this channel and stuff. Well, I am Echo19. I do wrestling videos, gaming videos, and that's pretty much it. Actually, a large majority of my video is the whole purpose of my channel is to have fun with gaming. And now, since we have that underway, I'll be adding in D&D content. I'll be adding in a whole bunch of content. More importantly, right now, we're dealing with the Elder Scroll Online chapters. Now, they're chapters, but to me, they're kind of just like little offhand campaigns. Are you still here?
He's not fooling me. He and his mates have the fanciful story of meeting my mother. A myth. You're serious? So what you said about the sea elves attacking, it was all true? What's he hiding? Why would he hide that? I'm sorry, I have so many questions and it's not you. Oh yes, she and Carterell have been together for years. She used to look after me when I was younger. Well, Father and the others were off. I imagine she'll be with Father and the others, waiting to see Carterell when she arrives. He and his mates have a tradition of celebrating their safe return. They're partial to a small batch brewer on the south side of Alinor, by the craft masons. They'll probably be there all night.
We have 9 time breaches to take care of. Oh, that's definitely going to be that's definitely going to be a part 3-er. Right there. I'm taking a break from the actual Summerset campaign and actually doing psijic order stuff on the sidelines to it. But other than that, like I was saying before, the Elder Scroll Online chapters I'm referring to as campaigns because it's just easier for me. And it does kind of act like a campaign. They're DLC campaigns. And there's what? A couple of more I'm gonna try getting. Oh, there's a lot. Orsidium. Probably not the Thieves Guild and Dark Brotherhood because, yeah, not really looking forward to that. But Clockwork City and Murkmire, that seemed interesting. Dungeon DLCs, and there's a lot. This will Falkreath Hold. That's right. So we'll be definitely diving these with the Nord character because he's the Undaunted. And chapters. Right now we have Summerset. Zone DLC right now we have Morrowind. And I did Morrowind before with my Imperial character. But we'll be working on Murkmire, Clockwork City, and Orsinium because I'm not going to the Imperial City because I'm not doing that. It's just not worth it going into the Imperial City and just dealing with that bullshit. So we'll be focusing primarily on Orsinium, Clockwork City, and Murkwater, and also Dungeon DLC. All of the Dungeon DLC. I'm really not gonna lie. This is gonna be insane. they're called stories, but I'm calling them campaigns. So we'll have an entire different. So all the dungeon DLC and the zone DLC will actually go into the Great Campaigns playlist. So that's gonna be a very big playlist for Elder Scrolls because it's nothing but chapters plus dungeon DLC and zone DLC, and not to mention there's also going to be the Elsewhere DLC coming out in June. So I'll also be doing that. So they're going to be adding in a few more dungeons to that one and dragons. So I'm going to have a merry fun frickin' way for doing it. But I'm heading off, guys. I'll see you guys here later on after I get much needed sleep. I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need it. Peace out, everybody.